This is Tia Ballard.
This is Todd Habercorn.
This is David Vincent.
Hey, this is Sam Whitwer.
This is Phil Lamar.
And you are listening to the Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
And you're listening to Points of Interest Podcast Network.
Keep listening.
Well, hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to the Points of Interest podcast. This is the most generic podcast on the internet. My name is Josh Hawks. I am the 303 Ninja, and right over there, he is my podcasting partner for life. He is the other guy. It's Mr. Francis Fernandez.
Don't forget to write 2026 on your checks. Don't make the mistake of writing 2025 on your checks. You know, how silly would that be? Or on your homework assignments. Don't worry, though. If you're doing homework, I'm sure ChatGPT will take care of the date for you. So don't worry about that.
I worked with people instead of like just, asking a question to somebody. They're like, let me ask ChatGPT.
No, that's the new Google. No one Googles anymore. They're like, I'll ChatGPT it.
There's a major delay happening now in video now that we've decided to do this.
On our end or on
my end?
Oh,
that sucks.
It's funny because you're not delayed at all.
Your video's delayed though.
Oh, video's delayed. That's fine. You don't need to see me. You just need to hear me.
That's true. Yeah, it's too late to fix it now. We're doing it.
Yeah, we're 1-1.
We're live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live, Francis.
Like New Year, same stuff.
Oh yeah, don't expect anything new and interesting from us. I mean, you're gonna get the same stuff you've gotten for the last 13 years from the two of us. Just banter, and
I was cleaning out my closet the other day, and I pulled out a Emerald City Comic-Con T-shirt, which now reminds me when we went, because I knew we were right about the year. I just wasn't like 100%. Now we know, 2016. So it'd been a decade. It's a decade since. Actually, it is a decade this year since we've been to Emerald City Comic-Con. So
it doesn't seem like it's been 10 years. Holy crap!
No, it doesn't. That's the thing. Like, none of this stuff feels like it's been that as long as it has been. So yeah, I found that T-shirt. I found a couple of old, because I don't wear my con T-shirts, so I just tossed them somewhere. And then I was cleaning out my closet. I'm like, oh, here are all my old con T-shirts. I'm like, oh right.
That's funny because I wear the Philadelphia, the one that we helped run into the great Philadelphia Comic-Con. I wear that one all the time, and it says staff on the back.
But it doesn't have a year on it. I never got a staff shirt, by the way. I only got the con shirts. I never had a staff shirt.
I think one of them says staff. The other one, maybe they both. I don't remember. But either way, one of them says staff.
Yeah.
And then when I wear that one, I have been stopped a couple times by people, like, just places. Like, oh, it says the staff. Like, look at the front. Like, why the hell are you wearing that? You're in Colorado. Don't worry about it.
Again, I mean, I like that people get excited when they see a Buc-ee's shirt in California because of its non-existence here. People get excited to see Buc-ee's.
Yeah, you have an exclusive type of shirt in your area.
I mean, I haven't seen anyone else wear it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, see, you start some new trend. Start sending you Buc-ee's T-shirts every quarter.
Buc-ee's T-shirts everywhere. Yeah. Anyway, 2026, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
How was your holidays?
It was good. You and I, we decided that we would, as we have really the last few years, if not all of them, take the last kind of 2 weeks of the year off.
Yeah.
We said, maybe we'll do something for New Year's, but I don't think we ever really have. We just kind of.
Well, you were in a situation you couldn't do it anyway this year, I don't believe, right?
Yeah, this year was totally different just because I got a last second request to do house sitting over Christmas, and because of who the people were and the situation at hand, I'm like, hell yes, I will do it. What we didn't really, I think we did talk about the last couple episodes that I had been asked to not come back to my job that I had.
Well, I think we did cover that. At
I
least,
think
so
I'm pretty sure we covered that. But so during this 10 days of house sitting, I was freaking out because I wasn't going to have access to a computer. They didn't give me access. I didn't ask. I kind of forgot, but I didn't have access to their computer. I didn't feel like driving home every day or every other day to get, some job searches done, because doing stuff on your phone just isn't efficient.
No.
Maybe it is for some people, but it's not for me. So it worked out that a place called me. They wanted me to start pretty quick. So I got back into doing the exact same thing I was doing before, just for somebody else. So I still get to escort people. I just don't get to beat people up anymore. Yeah, well, in the long run, it's probably better. Probably for the best.
Well, I'm glad that your unemployment was short-lived.
I mean, and it does suck out there for a lot of people. It sucked for me too. I'm happy that I gained the skills that I've gained.
Yeah.
Regardless of where I was looking. Because when I was job searching, people were calling me interested just because of the wide range of skills that I have. The wide range of different jobs that I've had. Probably have too many jobs listed on my resume, but kind of worked out this time. So it's new year, new job. So those are good things, because I'm tired of being broke. Christmas sucks when I like Christmas. Halloween's my favorite holiday of the year, but I like to do Christmas as much as I can in Christmas people. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Well, it's just a funny way of saying I like to give gifts. I like to, I like to Christmas you on Christmas. I didn't get to Christmas you this year.
Oh, that's fine. That's all right.
So I like to, if I can, get something. Even it's a little trinket for people. I like to get a little something. Like, hey, if all I can afford is a hug, then I like to, Christmas somebody with a hug.
Very nice. Yeah.
When you're broke, that's all you can do is hand out handshakes and hugs. So,
well, yeah.
I still make Christmas work, but it wasn't to the level that I would prefer. But you got to spend time with the family. Made a bunch of a lot of phone calls to people. New Year's came and went a week later. That weird void in between Christmas and New Year's where like nobody's at work.
No, I worked a couple days.
Well, I mean, like I ended up working a couple days up to New Year's. So like my time of unemployment was quick, which again, I'm saying I'm happy for. Yeah. But again, New Year's came around. It's like, well, we can go get some food, and there's a hockey game up. There's a hockey game on, and we could watch some South Park and celebrate at 10 o'clock for New Year's at New York and call it good. Because neither one of us really like to go out, so
it's pretty hectic. Yeah, I mean,
there's too many police outside.
I've never done it.
It's just too much. There's too much possibility. There's too many. There's already enough variables on any given Saturday night, or in this case, I guess a Thursday or whatever Christmas was.
Right. Yeah.
New Year's. But on any given Saturday night, there's too many variables to be out late. Then you throw in, 100% more drunk turds into the mix.
That was the thing. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot, because I was watching. I celebrated by playing Call of Duty with my friends again, as we always do.
Oh, that's cool.
The third year in a row, I think I was just all day with them playing Call of Duty.
So at midnight, does everybody stop playing and just shoot at the sky in the game?
No. So this year, I think last year we were ready. This year, we were so into it that it wasn't until I heard fireworks outside. I'm like, oh, I think it's Happy New Year. I look at my watch. Oh, yeah, Happy New Year. They're like, oh, yeah, Happy New Year. And I just get back.
I need cover over here.
We can't lose, man. We can't lose. We gotta win. We are itching for our W's there. So we have to play. We have to do that. But I like it's a fun. It's like such I'm away from. Well, we all are away from anyone drunk driving because we're in a home.
I mean, the worst that's going to happen is someone drives through your living room, but the chances of that are slim. They live around bears and mountain lions. So that's the worst that we have to deal with is the occasional bear or mountain lion walking by. But so that's so we were up till midnight. We stayed up. But we were gaming, so I don't know how much that counts. That totally counts. That totally counts. I think if they did a midnight game release on New Year's Eve, that would just destroy. There'd be too many incidents of injury. I think.
Oh yeah,
because you get people that would be partying and be like, "Oh yeah, the new whatever's coming out. Let's go get a copy of it. It's midnight."
And it's 2026. It's not like it's not like a 25 or something. So it's kind of like one of the meh years. So it's not a leap year. It's not like nothing big is happening this year.
The Olympics.
It's not this year's. Winter Olympics is this year?
Yeah, they're in February.
Oh, so that shows how much I pay attention to the Olympics.
And it's Winter Olympics. So I mean, to the Olympic elitist, the Winter Olympics don't actually count. But
I only know about the 2028 Olympics because they're here in LA, so that's the reason why I know about that. So
the fact that they're going to use the Coliseum again is just awesome.
Yeah, it feels right. It feels right.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome when you see rally cars and dirt bikes and rally trucks, driving through the Coliseum. But to use it for what it was built for is pretty awesome.
It's also going to be great when the state and the city finally clean up Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean they're just going to all truck them down to Temecula, but
they're actually going to arrest people who commit crimes, which is going to be great. Haven't done that in a while, and we're going to actually just make it clean in general. It's going to be really nice to have
they're just
an international stage.
They're just going to fence off everything.
Yeah,
put tarps up and be like, you can't cross this for the next 14 days.
I'm curious where they're going to relocate Skid Row and, all of the cities, the little tent cities. I'm curious where they're going to put them.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a LA problem.
It is an LA problem. Freaking LA.
I'll just wait to hear, get a report from you. Or because I follow so many damn LA news sources on YouTube, maybe they'll let me know.
Oh no!
I don't even watch local Denver news. I watch more LA news than anything else.
We got the car chases, man.
That's why. That's why. Car chases are one of my guilty pleasures of life.
We got car chases, wildfires, and 3-inch floods. I shouldn't say that because there's actually some pretty big flooding in some places in LA.
There is some pretty big flooding, yes. But when the greater LA area is flooding, it just makes me giggle a little bit because it's just like all this infrastructure and nobody thought about sewage drainage systems.
No, it's there. It's there. It's just we've got McDonald's wrappers and we've got dead bodies and we've got pigeons and stuff just clogging up all the drains, so it gets flooded really easily.
I mean, they got those guys on YouTube that they get off on cleaning drains. Why don't they just hire some of those guys?
I know, right? Oh man, I can't believe that's a channel. Everything's a channel. Everything's a YouTube channel, man.
I mean, I understand like a say you're a plumber and you want to show what's going on in your plumbing stuff, but like the guy that goes to a parking lot and pulls the grate up, there's channels dedicated to those guys.
It's like happy 2026
yes.
there, Push.
Yes, happy 2026.
I hope you had a great new year. I hope you had fun. I hope you did something exciting for the turn of the clock or whatever.
Halfway through a decade.
Halfway through a decade. Yeah. Again, I can't think of are you doing anything? Have you planned? How's Twixmas?
Twixmas.
We have
I ate the left-hand side.
Did you do it? Yeah, you mentioned New Year. Did you did a big? I'm sure you did a little family gathering for Christmas. I'm assuming, right?
Family gathering for Christmas, and then me and the lady for New Year's.
Yeah. New Year's isn't a family thing, really. New Year's is more of because you're supposed to, slide your tongue down their throat at the stroke of midnight, or whatever.
Yeah, it's not something you really want to do in front of your mom.
No. Except for when you get married, apparently. When you get married, apparently the whole family wants to see you, like, necking.
Well, actually, the funny thing about married life is when you show up to Thanksgiving, right, or to Christmas, and you let everybody know at the table that you guys are having raw, unprotected, pound town sex. And everybody's just like, oh, that's awesome.
Oh, is that when you say, when you announce pregnancy? Is that it? When you
like when they say, oh, we're trying to have a kid. You're telling everybody that you guys are just having mad amounts of sex. And that's just the appropriate adult way of letting everybody know that you're horny for each other.
Well, I hope you got some nice gifts though, Push, this year. I hope you got yourself something nice or got something nice from somebody this year.
Are you a buy yourself a Christmas present type of person, or do you buy yourself things throughout the year so you're always gifting yourself?
So don't take this the wrong way, because I know you are in between jobs, but if I didn't buy myself something for Christmas, I'd get nothing for the holidays, because we're old, right? Like the kids don't. We have so my niece's birthday is, I think, 3 days before Christmas, so we celebrated early, but all the gifts went to her, to the 2-year-old. None of the gifts came to the kids and the adults. Like, we didn't get gifts. But the little one, obviously, because it's a little, it's a baby or it's a child, gets all the gifts. So, she got the gifts. But I did get myself some stuff. But I normally don't. I just do that it just happened to work out that way this year. I normally don't get myself something for Christmas. I get something for my birthday, but I normally don't get something for myself for Christmas. I'll usually just go out and do something, or I mean, that's still something like that.
To me, that's still getting yourself something.
Sort of. I mean, yeah.
But if you take yourself out for a $200 steak dinner,
haven't done that.
Or
yet.
you go and you buy yourself a $200 transformer. What's the difference? Yeah. It's the same amount of money. Yeah. I mean, one's going to last longer.
I love it that on Twitter specifically, in the month of November, the voice-activated Transformers, like a bunch of influencers were posting their, like, look what I got, and showing off their Optimus and their Megatrons. I was like, okay, obviously this is a push to buy it for Christmas.
There's a new one, the Soundwave is out now.
Soundwave. I saw the Soundwave one too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The Soundwave is obviously going to be my favorite of the 4 that are out there, because you got Grimlock as well.
Yes, Grimlock as well, yeah.
But of all the transformations, Soundwaves looks the most awkward.
Well, he has kind of, because I think they never show I haven't seen the back of Soundwave yet. Mm-hmm. So I think like some of his excess limbs are in the back of the cassette player.
So
is what I'm thinking.
The arms, the arms fold back at the shoulder,
Yeah,
but then they
yeah.
use the arms as a kickstand while the legs rotate around. So it looks awkward.
Yeah. Because
But it does come with a little tiny laser beak, I think, and maybe a Ravage as well, but it definitely comes with one.
I don't care, because if you can't say, Ravage or Laserbeak transform it doesn't transform from a cassette tape to a birder. I don't. Yeah. They need to transform too, is all I'm saying.
I mean, the ultimate version is you would say that the door would open, pop the little cassette out, and transform into air.
And then crash to
to
the linoleum.
Yeah, well,
No.
a little spring-loaded one, maybe then.
I am looking forward to. This better happen in the next few years, because they made smart Lego. I don't know if you know this. CES is happening right now. Mm-hmm. There's smart Lego, right, where they have chips in the Lego pieces so that it can recognize. I don't know what it's supposed to do. I saw like a little snippet of it. It like glows and recognizes when the minifigs are around it and talks and whatever. Who cares?
Sure.
If you can get a Constructicon to go from its individual parts into its gigantic robot form, done.
Yeah.
Done. Take my money.
Exactly.
I'll give them my money.
Yeah, and no Bayformer Devastator. G1 Devastator.
Yeah. Green and purple. Just make green and purple.
It's probably good that I didn't have a job, actually, for Christmas. Because if I had one during Christmas, I would have purchased a $200 Transformer.
Yeah, are they $200 for those?
Yeah, the one that I'm looking at is, because it's a third or fourth party. It's oversized.
Oh.
It's like 2 feet tall.
I mean, if it's the voice activated one?
No.
Oh.
This is it's a reproduction, an oversized reproduction of a second party. Mm-hmm. So it's a knockoff of a knockoff.
Okay, no idea. Soundwave. You know how much Soundwave is? Do you know how much Soundwave is?
I think it was $900.
Not at this website, robosend.com. Mm-hmm. Flagship Soundwave auto converting robot, $1,400.
My God. Yeah, no thanks. That's too pricey.
But it apparently the cassette player works, and it has a Bluetooth speaker. Oh, and it has Frank Welker's voice. So, yeah.
Can't go wrong there. But a working tape deck? That's weird.
I believe that's what it says. It says dual identity, cassette player, and Bluetooth speaker, which they wouldn't say that if the speaker didn't work, I don't think. And the cassette player, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look. But wow, that's $1,400.
Weren't they all pretty pricey, though?
All the others was $700.
Okay.
Yeah.
Megatron was more, though.
Let's see.
That initial release, I believe, was more.
Well, I think these are all the initial releases. I mean, I don't know, but the fact that these guys, I mean, come on. Megatron, no, you're right. Okay, so, oh, no. Okay, here they have, $1,500 for Megatron, $1,300 for Bumblebee, and for some reason, $700 for Optimus Prime.
Which is weird.
And
then Grimlock.
Oh, you know what? It's not the auto transforming one. The auto converting one was $1,000.
Okay.
And then auto converting Grimlock is $1,700.
Yeah, so I thought they were all over. I said less, but I thought they were all over.
That's insanity.
Yeah, that's.
But also, I want Bumblebee.
Of course you do.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
It does. I'm not gonna lie. It is a good looking toy.
Anyway.
Okay,
well, good.
Well,
good.
Speaking, Francis, of retro type of stuff.
Yeah.
Over the break, I wrote down a couple things, but the one that I'm going to talk about right now,
Hit me.
they've greenlit a project. All the players from the original movie have decided to come back. And now I'm confused of how do you continue a story 30 years after 35 wait 40 years 40 years after. How do you make a movie about detention 40 years after detention? Breakfast Club 2 is in the works. Everybody has agreed to come back.
Except for the one teacher guy, because he's dead,
Well,
I'm sure.
In today's technology, they're just going to take a bunch of B-roll and fucking digitize somebody else's face onto them. And
Apparently the subtitle for it is Breakfast Club 2 Saturday Returns.
so are they
does that
picking?
mean?
Are they picking up their kids that are exact clones of them, or the Gen Z or Gen Alpha versions of them?
So I did not watch it myself. I watched reactors watch Breakfast Club for the first time because they saw it.
Wait,
A week ago?
Stop. You've never seen fucking
No,
Breakfast
no,
Club?
I've seen it originally.
Okay.
But I rewatched it through
Okay.
reactors, but I have seen it originally in its proper form.
Okay.
But the way, they're they're not alpha or whatever. They're fairly young. And they took the humor pretty well for that type of humor, right? Because people will say it's outdated, but I still think it's funny. There's still some good stuff in there. It's
because we lived it.
That's true. So it doesn't make sense because high school in the 2000s is nothing like that.
Right.
You don't have the jocks. You don't have, the outcast. You don't have the nerd. Because everything's kind of accepted now, right? Like, they all get along now. It's not like
I guess I haven't
misfits.
I haven't been hanging out in high schools for a while now, so
I'm actually, weirdly enough, I'm not really basing it off of high school. I'm basing it off of TV.
No,
So hopefully,
that's fair.
TV is a good reflection because I don't know anyone in high school either anymore. Yeah, because all the kids, all my nieces and nephews have outgrown that. They all have jobs. God, that's how old I am. I'm glad I have one niece who's only 2 years old, but my cousin's kids are all they have jobs and they're all adults and stuff. It's terrible. But from my understanding, yeah, I feel like it doesn't have the same type of clicks as it did.
sure.
And plus you have the internet, and plus you have smartphones. I can't imagine, unless it's just them reminiscing about it.
Yeah, but then you just be making the same movie again.
Remember when we hooked up for no real apparent reason?
Yeah, remember when we smoked weed up here?
Remember
Had
when-
these little pencil fucking joints?
Remember when the girl who had dandruff and was really weird got beautified for 2 seconds and the jock wanted her all of a sudden?
By putting on eye makeup?
Yeah. She did look different. I'm not going to lie. She did look different
Fair,
enough.
that's fair. Just
But,
the old stereotype. What was that movie?
She's all that.
Not Another Teen Movie. She's like, let's do a
Oh, yeah,
makeover.
no,
She just took her glasses off.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, I just
don't
don't. As I read the quick little synopsis, and I've already forgotten what it said. But I just don't. How do you make a movie 40 years after the original came out? It's cool that everybody's still around and able to do it. Well, okay, not everybody. Shut up. But it's cool that they're all willing. 99% of the cast is willing to come back and do the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at least I can't find an article on it, but I find a bunch of like posts on it.
Like, what, they pick their kids up that are all Gen Alpha, and something happens. They all get stuck in the library together, and they talk about how they smoked weed and hooked up and broke windows while high, and they did they danced. And
I don't know.
Anthony Michael Hall breaks down talking about how he wants to, shoot himself. Movie goes dark for fucking 5 minutes.
I just want the janitor to come back. Have the janitor come back.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that guy.
Just say something, just say something random to the kids, and then like, okay, and then walk off.
The clock's 5 minutes fast, or whatever.
Get a couple of beers. Yeah, we talked. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, good on them.
Sherman Oaks High School. Sherman Oaks High School. Going back.
Oh God, why is everything in L.A., man? Sherman Oaks. Oh God, that's
Sherman Oaks. In the John Hughes world is in Illinois, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, we have a Sherman Oaks in California.
Yeah,
but there's Sherman Oaks somewhere else. Okay.
We might even have one here, for all I know.
All I know is that everywhere has a Paris. Paris is everywhere.
We used to have a place called Paris on the Platte.
Okay.
It was just a little coffee bar. Fucking teenagers used to go there and smoke cloves.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Nothing like sitting next to somebody while you're smoking a cigarette and that somebody's got something that's crackling next to you while they smoke it. Like, what the fuck?
I guess the last thing I'm going to ask you then is, will you watch this movie?
The Breakfast Club 2?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably. I don't know. I would. What's that?
Who is it aimed towards? Like, who's the audience?
That's what I'm saying. Is it a nostalgia flick? Or is it going to be some sort of brain rot slop stuff and it just happens a cameo? The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, brain slop. I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Speaking of that, actually, can we stop at the AI videos? They're horrible.
There's two camps. There's two very distinct camps. One who loves AI and AI videos, and another camp that hates AI and AI videos. I don't know who's winning because everyone is talking about AI right now. Like every major tech company is talking about it. CES is all about it. They're making an AI companion for you now. Like
my new employer bases a lot of their stuff on AI right now.
Yeah. Like AI is the thing, man. I don't know how you stop it because AI is like everywhere. I know someone who uses it for their like therapy. They use AI. They talk to the AI for therapy reasons. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean,
if you say so.
It's cheaper than therapy.
Well, very much
and
so.
Probably giving the same answers.
Actually, the funny thing is, I think you're absolutely right. You're actually right. They just can't prescribe drugs. They can't just give you the drugs.
Well, I mean, that's probably good then, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. All I know is that 2026, all tech is expensive. NVIDIA announced, I think, the other day, they're going to return the 3060 graphics cards. We're in the 50s, by the way, 50X.
Yeah, 5070, I thought I saw it was the highest card. 5080, I think I saw the highest card.
Yeah, so like, but now they're returning to the 30 series cards because they can't afford to make any of the new 50 cards.
Wow.
50 series cards because AI companies bought all the RAM. And now, and I went to Micro Center. For anyone who is a big old tech geek like me, Micro Center is tech geek heaven. I went past their RAM section, and RAM that used to cost $150, $200, $1,500 now, some $2,000.
My God,
depending on what you're looking for. So like everything's going up. Hard drive prices are going up. If you want to buy a new PC costs are going up. PlayStation and Xbox are delaying their next-gen consoles. The rumor is that they're delaying consoles because of this. AI is ruining it for the rest of us, boys and girls. AI is ruining it for the rest of us.
Speaking of gaming consoles,
Yes.
we are approaching the end of the life cycle of these generations.
It just started to.
It just started, but we're already halfway, if not past halfway of this life cycle. And I have yet to see an Xbox X on a retail shelf. I have never, ever seen one.
I went to Target, saw one S.
I see S everywhere. Yeah. You can get an S everywhere. And if it came down to it, I would settle for an S. But my next TV purchase, I'm planning on going balls out. And I figure if you're going to go 8K, you want everything else or whatever, at least get half of that and go with the Series X, because the S doesn't do 4K.
8K is not a thing still. 8K, there's no 8K is not going to be a thing for a while. 4K is still going to be a thing for
just
unless you have $3,500, then you can go ahead and get your 8K TV. But
no. When did Vizio fall off the good side of making TVs? You can argue they never were on the good side, but I'm staring at a Vizio, like a 40-inch Vizio it's got gigantic bezels, but it's never given me any issue.
Well,
but
I mean, Vizio.
I'm hearing that their quality is just dumped.
Because it's a Walmart brand. Now, they got bought out by Walmart a couple years ago, so that's why it's kind of went.
Gotcha.
Didn't used to be. It was until 2024 they got bought out by Walmart. So
interesting.
Go back to your Samsungs, your LGs, your Magnavox, your Zeniths.
I'll stick with the first two you said.
If you can find a Magnavox or a Zenith,
if you find either one of them, they're going to be a CRT.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think LG, Samsung, and LG are probably the leaders in TV. Probably. I'm gonna guess. Without researching, I'm gonna say probably one of those two.
And they're all making their TVs AI TVs now.
I mean, it's bad enough that they all have their little built-in Roku, built-in whatever things you can the remote has direct access to Netflix or whatever else.
Oh yeah, online compatible TVs. Yeah,
I don't think I need that, but every TV is that now.
Oh yeah. Oh, any TV you get nowadays is a smart TV. There are no more dumb TVs. They're all smart TVs.
But that's what I have. Well, that's not why I have an Xbox, but that's why the Xbox I use as a conduit to all of those things.
No longer, my friend. It's all in the system.
Yeah, I mean, just like with the, we all grew up with. Not all of us. A lot of us grew up with some sort of surround sound system in our houses.
Sure.
Whether it was a shoddy put together, 5.1, or, you rocked just some stereo speakers. Almost everybody had something.
Yes.
And then TV companies were like, oh, if everybody's hooking it up to a theater system, we don't need to worry about speakers and TVs. And they started putting shitty speakers in TVs. So now every TV you buy now, you have to crank it up to number 65 on the volume thing to hear anything. And then now we see what the issue is. Nobody can hook it up to a theater system anymore because people have gotten rid of theater systems. Now sound bars are the thing.
Sound bars are the thing, yeah. But it's funny because I remember 15 years ago, I hate dating myself like that, but 15 years ago, Bose made a surround sound TV system that was speakerless. It was all from the TV, and the way that the TV had like curved speakers or something, and it somehow made it surround sound.
It was just bouncing. It was just bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, they said you had to have a certain type of room. Like you couldn't have a rounded room or whatever. It had to be like
you couldn't. You couldn't have like a big glass window on one side of it or something like that. Yeah.
But we went to the little showroom and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, any Bose showroom you went into was awesome because it was a controlled environment.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, smart TVs, man. Get with the times, dude.
Get with the times. Yeah, you don't need your gaming system to get online. Just, plug another thing into your internet.
Even though retro gaming is like a thing again. People are buying PlayStation 1s and 2s and like old Nintendo 64s and stuff. So like it's weird that people are kind of, at least gaming enthusiasts are like inching towards, retro tech. Even though you yourself like to have a system that owns 150,000 games on it or whatever.
Yeah. So, it's funny because I just fired up the Raspberry Pi the other day because I had messed around on that one for a while, and it's it's funny because it has almost all the same games as the two handhelds I have. Like, oh, I have like 4 emulators that have all the same shit on it. That's awesome.
You have to eBay some of that stuff. Get some cash for your
maybe so. Yeah, I mean that I took one of them over to the house sitting gig, but their TV's mounted to the wall, and it was like a 70-inch TV, and I was like, I don't want to pull this from the wall if it doesn't have a hinge. Or if it's got like a locking hinge. I don't know anything about this fucking wall mount, so I can't get my hand back there to plug anything in. And then once I do, I wouldn't even know how to fucking change inputs on this. They only had a Roku remote, so like, how do you change inputs on a Roku remote?
Oh man, you are sounding so old.
That's fine because that's what I'm saying. I don't use any of that shit.
I don't. It makes me feel better. I don't either. But the friends of mine who I stayed at for New Year's, they thankfully have, because I bring my own PlayStation to game with them. They have a sound bar that lets you do the inputs on that, and that goes to the TV. So I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to like take down the TV or try to fiddle with it. It's just right there on the sound bar on their little counter. Excellent. Maybe that's their solution. I don't know.
I'll say old shit. That's fine with me. I don't care.
I think it's fun though because we are at that age,
I'm so used to
Luddite age.
I'm just so used to using the Xbox to get to everything that if I need to change inputs, the remote I use to turn the TV on and off can change inputs. You give me a Roku remote, I'm like, I gotta go to fucking settings or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had to.
Every remote I've ever had in my entire life has got an input button on it.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a hard time working those TVs. That's true.
And they're slow. A lot of those apps, built-in apps, I think are slow.
I don't know. Yeah. That's why, I watch TV on my iPad or on my computer, and it has apps that I use. Like I watch Crunchyroll if I want to watch my anime. I watch Netflix if I want to go on Netflix. I want to watch Netflix. Like, there's no channel changing. There's no inputs.
I recently retweeted. There was the old TV Guide channel.
Yes.
Depending on your market, for me it was channel 99. You would go to channel 99. It would just be a scrolling TV guide. It would tell you what was currently playing. And, if you didn't feel like flipping through channels, you went to there to find it. And it would suck if the channel you were looking for had just passed because you'd have to wait another minute for it to come back by.
It's just 100 and some channels you have to scroll through.
Yeah. But I thought I saw that. I was like, oh, I remember this. I'm going to retweet this. I do miss flipping nostalgic channels. There's something about having the remote in your hand and flipping to another channel that it was satisfying.
I want to say YouTube TV kind of still does that. Pluto still kind of does that, where you flip. You kind of flip. You don't really flip, but you have like the guide. You just flip through the guide.
I got to actually experience YouTube TV while house sitting as well.
How is it?
I mean, a lot of the stuff that's on there, I feel, is offered on the Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, that has the live TV section.
Wait, what? Do they really?
Yeah. There's like 100 and something odd channels. They're all fucking free. I mean, they all got commercials, but they're all free channels. Go to, see, Francis is discovering something for the first time.
I am, because I had no idea. I've had Prime for this long, and I have not touched their. Oh my God, there it is.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there.
It comes with it.
Yeah, so there's a channel on there called Cartoon Rewind. Guess what they show? Old ass cartoons. It's great, and they'll show whole blocks of it for like a whole day. You'll just get nothing but Richie Rich for a whole day or whatever. There's for F1 enthusiasts, there's the free F1 channel that plays current stuff and stuff from the past. There's movie, I think IFC's on there. AMC, I think, has a thing on there.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong on that.
Well, so the channels I'm looking at now is apparently they have an all-day Top Gear channel.
Mm-hmm.
They have an all-day Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s channel.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bunch of movie channels.
There's an Alf channel.
But I'm just scrolling, and it's endless. It doesn't stop. There's a freaking Home Improvement channel.
Yeah, all 7 seasons of Home Improvement on repeat.
Oh,
and they play them in succession. That's not right. That's not the right way to say it. They play everything in order.
Okay. Well, first off, I found my channel, Law and Order. I found it. I'm now going to be watching that in the background for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Because you cannot get the full 26 seasons streaming anywhere. You have to buy the $200 box set if you want to watch old episodes of Law and Order.
Well, there you go.
Which,
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Yes, because I think this is Jerry Orbach's seasons, and he's my favorite guy from Law and Order. So now I got to go watch this.
And it'll tell you, I believe, depending on what you're looking at, it'll let you know what season and episode number it is.
It is telling me what the episode name is. They haven't. If I click it, I'm sure it'll tell me more. But from just, oh yeah, here it is. If you click it, no. If you click it, it just tells you the name of the episode.
Yeah, I said maybe some do, some don't. But if you got an episode title, you can look that up and kind of figure out where you are.
They have a martial arts channel called the Hi-Ya.
Yeah.
They have a Xena Warrior Princess channel. You have opened my eyes.
Good.
Because I never thought to look at the live TV stuff.
And I think you could favorite. Your most recent, 3 channels will be on top. 2 or 3 channels. If you watch them, they'll be listed at the very top.
I know we still have show left, but I'm going.
Sorry, guys. So, get back to what I was talking about. YouTube TV, Prime TV, Fubo TV.
Yes. Oh, Fubo.
They all 3 of them, offer pretty much the same stuff.
Yeah.
It just depends on who you which one of those 3 services offer you the most bang for your buck, I guess. You can't count Amazon because we use it for everything. But Fubo and YouTube TV, you put the 2 of them together and they basically have the same channels.
Well, there was an article recently on how one of the free networks, it might have been Fubo, it might have been Pluto, one of the kind of free streaming networks, was how it's beating other stream services. It's free. The commercials are fairly short. It's only like 1 or 2 usually get. You don't get like a full.
It's a minute.
6 minutes.
It's anywhere between 45 seconds and a minute.
Yeah, but like, because I used to watch a lot of Pluto. I just, I moved on to anime for whatever reason. So like, and now I'm gonna move on to this because now I have all of. Okay, I'm still scrolling. This whole time we've been talking, I've just been scrolling. Oh, there's Cartoon Rewind. It took me a while, but I finally found Cartoon Rewind. But BBC. I mean, so yes. All I'm gonna, I think yes. Oh, Art Joy Painting. They have a Bob Ross channel.
Yes.
Anyway,
but again, though, they have Bob Ross channel on YouTube as well. But
it's on demand, that one at least. That's yeah.
But the Prime channels, like the live channel, they're great. You really can find stuff on there if you are willing to scroll through there.
And they have local channels. Oh my god, they have local channels.
You can watch Chicago news if you wanted to.
Oh well, they have my local LA channels for whatever reason.
I believe if you keep scrolling, you can see other cities.
Okay, I'll keep scrolling, but yeah. So why am I paying for? I mean, I'm paying for Prime for this, but why am I paying for
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Netflix.
So okay, well that I can't justify Netflix for you because I had access to that for 10 days or so, and I was like, there's nothing on here I would want to watch. I mean, the Diddy thing, I did want to watch that.
Yeah.
Be nice to not steal wrestling and watch it.
Well, I mean, I know you have Netflix because Netflix used to have shows that I would watch regularly. It doesn't so much anymore because it keeps making the rounds.
Right.
But I used to have shows on there that I'm like, oh, Doctor Who, of course, I'll watch it all on Netflix. Oh, Breaking Bad, watch it all on Netflix.
I think there's a Doctor Who channel on Prime.
I'm looking. If it shows up, I'm done. I'm excited. But
yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of Pluto because it's free and it has stuff that isn't other places. Like almost all of Top Gear is on Pluto right now.
Yeah,
I've
Pluto's
purchased.
Great. Yeah,
I have purchased episodes on Prime that I can't watch anymore because they lost the license.
Yeah.
How do I lose the ability to see something? By purchasing it, did I not purchase the DMCA for it?
This is why a lot of places encourage pirating, because you don't own anything you buy. You own the license to view it for however long they own the license for it. So really, you're not. Oh, there's ABC New York. Okay, so I'm getting the other country or other states. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, here's Denver news. I can watch Denver.
Well, there you go.
Denver right now if I really want to. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's yeah.
It's just
we were talking about TV. So anyway, go on.
It's just interesting to me that there's all these different TV services that they all offer the same exact channels, but the thing with Fubo, there's hockey games on there for the ads.
Yeah.
The ads will play through Fubo sometimes. Sometimes they're on ESPN. Sometimes they're on local television. But if you have Fubo or YouTube TV, typically you can watch all the hockey games.
Yeah, that's true. I think YouTube TV is expensive too. So I'm glad that
I believe it is. I believe it is.
I'm really glad that because you can DVR stuff and it's live and it's $80. It's $90 a month.
And Fubo has a digital DVR as well.
Yeah, that one is. I think Fubo is cheap though, isn't it? I think Fubo is cheap.
I tried. I did a 1 week trial, and it was really just so I could watch the first few hockey games of the season.
Yeah. And
New Year's Eve, there was a game, and I was like, "Oh well, we'll steal it." I'll admit to it. We'll just steal it.
Yeah.
And if anything happens, if the feed crashes, or if we're getting the team we're against, if we're getting their feed, then hey, babe, can I use your login to something that we can watch this on? And it worked out that way because my feed was the Colorado feed, so we're getting all the proper excitement for the game, but we're starting hitting delays, and a delay on a live thing is just unacceptable.
Yeah, yes and no.
Buffering,
I get it.
buffering on a live thing is just unacceptable.
I'm like, I get why they do delays.
I didn't mean delay, but
so they've been delaying since Janet Jackson. So I mean, what are you going to do?
They didn't delay it long enough.
Yeah.
7 seconds wasn't long enough because the guy behind the button that should have hit the button was too busy staring at Janet Jackson's amazing boob.
I hope that's what it was called. I hope people who were watching like, oh my God, look at that amazing boob.
I mean, unless you were really paying attention.
She covered it up pretty quick.
Yeah, she covered it up pretty quick. Did you know that it was the most TiVo'd event of the year?
I'm not surprised.
Because, TiVo, for some reason, decided to collect that data. Of all the data they could have done something nefarious with, they're like, no, let's see who recorded the Super Bowl and repeated this timestamp section.
Well, anyway.
I don't know where I was going with all that. TV, yeah.
Well, because you're watching TV while you're house sitting.
Let me tell you, when you have nothing to do, the only responsibilities you have are to take care of a dog and a ferret. And obviously, I had other, real life responsibilities. But when you have, those are your only responsibilities. Man, I watch so much damn TV. I have not even watched TV basically since I've gotten back.
Question: do ferrets smell as? Because I keep hearing they smell bad. Ferrets.
I mean,
like they smell like bad.
They can.
Okay.
The ferrets that this family has had over the years they've never stunk.
Okay.
Their little litter area can get a little funky.
Yeah. Sure.
And maybe that's where some of the stench comes from ferrets. People that have ferrets, they don't clean their cage out or their little litter areas, but no. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, everything has a scent to it, but I didn't find it, offending or anything.
Okay. I was curious about, because I've heard.
I thought the dog's breath the dog's breath smelled worse than the ferret did.
Okay. I think it's a stereotype for ferrets, like they stink. But okay, it sounds like they're fine.
I think we've talked about this before, but I'm not the biggest dog fan.
Oh, okay.
But
sure.
I think I'm figuring it out. I don't mind dogs. Dogs are cool. It's their owners that suck.
Usually, yeah.
Like, and I just, okay, maybe I'm annoyed because I just bought a brand new fucking pair of shoes and stepped into a gigantic pile of dog shit in the middle of the night because some asshole is too lazy to pick up after their dog. I think that's what I think kind of annoys me. Like, people say, like you just said, don't ferrets have a stench to them? Oh, yeah. You have cats and they're nasty. Man, what's more nasty about a ferret or a cat that uses a litter box, or lazy motherfuckers that let their dog just shit all over the grass everywhere? So you have
that is the biggest. Yeah,
you have to tiptoe and watch every step that you walk through grass because some asshole is too lazy.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I don't know. I mean, I know where you live, but I don't know where you live. But when around my place, I live in a townhouse complex. Every 50 feet, there's a fucking box that has bags in it that says, use these for your pets.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse to not pick up after your fucking dog.
I live by a park where a lot of dogs get walked, so that park has the doggy bag.
Yeah, you know what I'm
dispensers.
saying. Yeah, people suck.
Dogs are a reflection of their owners. I mean, that's really what it is. You know. Yeah.
I mean, you can't fault a dog for having to take a shit. I'm not saying that.
No.
I just how do you not pick up? How do you just look at your dog take a shit in the grass and just walk away?
Some owners are lazy.
I was annoyed because it's a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah,
I was going out to my car to go get me a Frosty. Congratulations, Frosty, for getting a new job.
Yeah.
And right before I stepped into my car, the last step I took, I was like, ooh, that kind of felt soft under my foot. Why? And then I saw it. And I was like, oh. Now I have to like clean my shoe before I get in my car. Because the last thing I want to do is have shit in my car.
Like it. Did you have to wipe it off yourself? Like, did you have to get like?
I scraped my foot through grass and leaves and twigs trying to break it all out of the treads.
Nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to do it.
Couldn't get it all, so I brought my shoe into the kitchen sink and sacrificed a sponge to the gods of shit.
Oh. Yummy.
Because I'm not going to track it through the house.
You don't have a hose outside there or anything? Like a little faucet or something?
Townhouse complex. If there is, I don't know where it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one thing about townhouses. They don't give you an outside spigot to use. You have no grass to mow. You don't need no water delivery system. Fill up a pot and,
Here's
water water your plants with a bucket. It would have been nice to have some sort of high pressure water thing to clean my shoe off, but
well, before it gets to
we're talking about cleaning up dog shit. We're done, bro.
Oh, you don't want to at least like fire through whatever topics you didn't get a chance to talk about?
Oh,
we can wrap it up, but
yeah. I did have one thing. I thought we were going to do a show. I just forgot to talk about it the last time we did a show.
Yeah, because we talked about we did a year in review instead of our normal topics. Yeah. We did a year review for 2025
before the end of the year of 2025. Mick Foley, the former wrestler, you may know him as Dude Love or Mankind.
No.
Mick
Why
Foley,
does he have more than one name?
Because he was different characters.
Oh God. Okay.
Dude Love was a hippie. Mankind was a maniac, and then he had another one.
He's my favorite because of his middle name. So,
what's his middle name?
Francis.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, he decided to take a stance actually against his employer, WWE, and informed them that he will no longer appear for any upcoming events that he's scheduled for, nor will he be renewing his contract at the end of his contract life because of WWE's involvement with the current presidential campaign. Not campaign. What's the word? What he has an issue with the current United States president.
The current administration.
Administration. That's the word I was looking for. And because WWE is so tied closely to this administration, he has decided to walk away from fairly lucrative deals.
According to his Wikipedia page, he stopped wrestling in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So what has he been doing the last?
He's been basically just an ambassador for WWE. He goes he does all the conventions. He's also been working on his own, he does a stand-up thing, I think, or a spoken word type of thing.
He's considered a comedian. And author.
He's written a couple books, few books, I
Yeah.
think. So I mean, he's kept busy, but he's always been a WWE ambassador in some way, shape, or form. The old retired guys, if they keep them in WWE, they put them under what's called a Legends contract.
Ooh, he's a legend.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is. And Legends, like, they might have a couple appearances at a wrestling show, like the Raw or SmackDown or a pay-per-view, say. But for the most part, they're just ambassadors, and so they're being taken care of basically by WWE.
Okay.
But yeah, Mick decided I don't need your help while you're gonna be this close to the administration, and thank you, but have a good day.
I'm sure he's a wealthy guy too. Like, he doesn't need
I don't think
WWE.
I mean, outside of like whatever, I would assume insurance type of stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
That
I feel like he could afford his own insurance.
probably, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could.
He's fine.
I don't know if he's fine. Obviously the dude's beat himself up over 20 years,
yeah.
but financially, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure financially as well, he's probably going to lose some stuff because of this. But
Sure.
there's a lot of people out there. There's one guy in particular. Now I'm Jim Cornette. That he not only praised Mick for standing up, for what he believes, but wished that the rest of the boys, quote unquote, would follow suit with their beliefs. And the push is saying here, heard old WWE stuff moved from Peacock to Netflix.
It is. It is now Netflix
did.
owned. Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
But, well, some of it did.
Not owned, but it's the
Not-
home of.
Yeah. So on the cock, you had the remnants of the WWE network. And actually, this is something we could talk about. I forgot. I wish I had uploaded this to the computer. I could show everybody, but I'll do it next week. I've been watching the WCW Nitro. That used to be a wrestling company, and that was their Monday night show that went against WWE Raw at the same time. And it was just something to put in the background while you clean or eat some dinner, whatever. I realized while I was house sitting, I have all the time in the world to watch a whole bunch of these. So I'm going to. And sat down and actually watched mid-90s wrestling. I noticed that the next episode coming up was from Denver, 1997. August of 1997.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, holy shit, I remember, I went to that show. In fact, the person I'm watching the house for, I drug him to this wrestling event, and he still talks about how much he hates it 30 years later. So I'm watching with a bit more interest of this episode. And the NWO are cutting a promo, and they pan to the crowd. And I looked up from my phone for a second, and there I am, staring at myself from 30 years ago. 30 years ago. I'm looking at my 19-year-old self in the crowd, staring dead into the barrel of the fucking camera. And I was shocked. I had to hit pause and sit there and stare at myself. But is that me?
I hope you wrote down and memorized the episode number, name, whatever. Like,
Yes, I did.
okay, good.
But here's the thing, to get back to what Push was talking about.
Yeah.
The cock lost the rights to all the old archival footage. You're still going to find a couple things that were produced by NBC. They'll stay there on the cock, at least for a little while. All the old Nitro episodes, gone. Like, they have WWE has a WCW YouTube channel that they do upload episodes to. They're not, some of them are complete, but they upload more matches than they do episodes. So I'm just happy that I was able to see myself on TV because as of right now, there's no way to go back and watch that episode again.
Yeah,
I think the place I steal wrestling from has archival footage, but they don't have, like, some stuff are dead links now because, someone stopped, seeding it or, putting it on a server, however that shit works.
I'm maybe I'll be on there because
it might be.
They put out a press release today saying, hey, by the way, beginning immediately, Netflix is the new U.S. home for WWE library of premium live events.
Yes.
Prior to September 2025. So if you have Netflix, you can watch, I guess, old WrestleMania, old SummerSlam,
right,
and Royal Rumble, according to this. So and I guess they're doing weekly Monday Night Raws now on Netflix. That's where you can watch.
They have been for a year now.
Crazy.
But, like I said, the old archival footage from ECW, WCW, WCW, that shit's gone, at least right now.
Yeah.
And that sucks because I kind of had planned I'm going to watch Nitro all the way through. They had a second show called Thunder. I was going to watch those once those were incorporated and then start throwing in ECW. If you're going to go back and watch old stuff, might as well watch all of it.
Sure. No, I get it.
And it just sucks. It sucks that, I have to find other means to do that now, other ways to do it.
Yeah.
But I am very happy that I was house sitting. I was watching it on I was almost life size, Francis, on this television set.
You should have taken a selfie of you.
I should have. That would have been fresh.
Yeah, because there was a trend going on, even though this would have been way before then, but actually it might have been right. It was year 2000 and then now, or something, 2005 and then now. So it was a 20-year difference, I think, that people were showing photos of when they looked like back then and now. That would have been great. You could have been a part of the trend.
I think there was that for 09-19.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. I'm sure there was. Yeah.
I think I remember doing, maybe it was 04-14. I don't remember, but I remember posting a picture. I want to say it was 2004. I'm looking at myself being like, oh, Jesus Christ. I was able to date somebody looking like that? Okay. But, yeah, there's a lot has happened in the last 3 weeks. Some stuff that we don't even talk about, A lot of stuff that we don't talk about, but real life, quote unquote, dink stuff. We don't really talk about that stuff here, but there's stuff happening. There's a lot of stuff happening, but we don't, because I don't have any interest in it.
The world is busy.
Yeah, man. What happened to coming back, from Christmas vacation and easing yourself back into the new year?
No,
we ain't got time for that.
Just dive right in.
Yep. So that's what we did tonight. We dove right in after talking for an hour and a half.
Yeah, whatever.
We hadn't spoken to each other in 3 weeks, so
yeah,
we had to catch up, and we gave some extra juice tonight. We'll be back next week again, probably late because I got to figure out my work life now. But we'll be back. We'll be doing this again. Francis, where do people find you on the internets if they wanted to do so?
You got to start that earlier because it's a minute and a half long or whatever long.
I know, right?
I just started earlier. Linktree.com/aka the other guy for award-winning books, award-winning characters. Go check them out. There's 4 individual anthologies, all of which I've written in, that you could go ahead and take a look at. On sale right now.
I was going to say, you shouldn't just look at them. You should purchase them.
Purchase them. If you want to support what I do that.
If you want to support the things that our friends do, you should do that too.
Exactly. Yes. Because a little bit goes back to us when you purchase them books. So go ahead and do it. As well as all of my socials, from Twitter to Instagram to even TikTok, that I never go into anyways. I don't know why I still post that. I have it just there.
It's just, it's there in case you feel like being a TikToker.
Yeah, 6'7".
I don't know what to say to you right now. No, 69.
There you go.
I am the Great Cornholio. I mean, that was our version of the same thing. Basically. You can find me at Linktree as well. Go there, /303, the 303 Ninja. Damn, I haven't said it. Dude, I almost forgot how to even start all of this stuff. So, yeah, go there. You can find all the stuff that I'm interested in. I have no award-winning books, characters, podcasts, life. No, but you can find all the things that I'm up to there as well as what Points of Interest is up to, what show we might be going to next. Hopefully, gonna be making some phone calls here at the beginning of the year to get my foot in the door, further into the door, maybe. But you can find us at Comic-Cons. Find us here every week. The song's ending. We're done for the week. We'll be back next week. See you later. Bye-bye.